Hi, my name is Rishi Mishra. I'm a part of a social media group called PCEP Self-Criticism, and today we're here with Ms. Dooley. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Dooley. I'm a teacher here at Plymouth High School. I teach ninth grade English as well as drama and speech, which is a communications elective. It covers the communication credit, arts credit, and literature credit.
Thank you. Would you say self-esteem is an important or prominent issue in high school?
Absolutely. It's crucial to have self-esteem at all phases of your life, but especially in high school, self-esteem is so important. It informs, it impacts basically everything in your life, how you interact with other people, how you perceive yourself, how you talk to yourself, the chances that you're willing to take, how you set goals, what you attribute to your successes and failures. Self-esteem impacts everything.
Mm-hmm. And to kind of bounce off that, you're a teacher, you see a lot of students come in your door every day. What's one good piece of advice you would give to a student struggling with self-esteem?
A couple things. First, I would say being more cognizant about your screen time. I hate to be like that old curmudgeon that's like, you guys are spending too much time on your phones, because I'm guilty of it as well. But I feel like especially as an adolescent, you're in the spotlight. You feel like you're constantly being evaluated by your peers, by your teachers, by your coaches, by the adults who are at home. And I feel like being on our phones, it is kind of alarming, like the weekly averages that my students tell me. They're, spending 8 hours a day on their phone. And, I talked about it with some of my students recently. If you spend 8 hours a day sleeping, 8 hours a day on your phone, that's 2/3 of your life that's spent not doing things out in the real world, like things that could, in turn be improving your self-esteem, right? So I think being more cognizant about screen time, building healthy habits with that at a young age. And then the other thing, advice-wise, I would say is choosing your circle carefully. Like as an adolescent, your social circle has such a significant impact on who you develop into as an adult. So there's one quote that always resonated with me that I don't remember who said it, but it's, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. You want to be around people who lift you up, who you aspire to be like, and that can really play a great role in how your self-esteem develops as an adult.
Yeah, for sure. Do you have any personal stories on how you've maybe helped or maybe made a difference in a student's life regarding mental health and self-esteem?
I teach drama and speech here at the park, which I stated. So with that class, there is so much development that happens over the course of the semester, specifically with student self-esteem. That class is for anyone to take. So lots of folks who have no experience in performative situations sign up for this class, and the growth that I see from the beginning of the 19 weeks to the end of the 19 weeks is truly remarkable. I have students who at the start of the semester can hardly fathom the idea of getting in front of people and feeling any ounce of confidence in themselves. And then by the end of the 19 weeks, it's like any other Tuesday, a walk in the park. So I'd say taking a standalone semester course in communications and just getting that experience in performative situations. It's not about, oh, I'm not going to be an actor. Oh, I'm not going to be giving speeches as an adult, but it's just about learning to be successful in performative situations, right? Which is all of life. All of life is performative when you think about it. Your interactions with your friends, with superiors, right? As an adult, a job interview, being pulled over by a police officer, like everything in life is performative. And just getting that opportunity as an adolescent where there is so much, stress and pressure, and just learning that you can be successful in performative situations, and kind of building the self-esteem that will carry you through the rest of your adult life.
Yeah, of course. And I know you already talked about your quote, and that really resonated with me as well. What would you say is the best piece of advice maybe you've learned, or maybe somebody has told you? And this can be regarding mental health as a whole, not just self-esteem.
I think it comes back to, I would say, coming back to your social circle, to really like choosing your friends wisely and not being afraid to, you know, when you feel that your paths are diverging, right? Not just, you know, using nostalgic justification to say, oh, I've known this person since I was, you know, this old or this many years, I have to stay friends with them. If, you know, a relationship, whether be it, you know, platonic, romantic, professional, whatever, is no longer serving you, you don't need to keep clinging to that, right? Because I feel like that's such a significant influence on, you know, your overall self-esteem, your mental health throughout your life. The people that you spend your time with will impact those things greatly. So I think it's just about choosing the people who are in your life very selectively.
Yeah, for sure. And to kind of wrap up the interview, a lot of students at PCEP struggle with self-esteem, whether that be self-criticism or just mental health in general. Where would you direct students who struggle with self-esteem or mental health issues to go? Would you say that you are somebody who they could come to if they have problems?
Absolutely. I think it's great when a student feels safe to confide in a teacher, even if it's just, you know, one that they had as a freshman, maybe not even somebody that you have currently, but teachers really love to see students that they've had in previous years. Like I always tell my kids at the end of the year, like, I'll always think of you as my student, you know? So those teachers who you really felt like you connected with, always know that you can visit them at any time that you need them. Obviously, you know, your counselor, you're assigned one at the start of 9th grade, and their door is always open. So I would say, you know, teachers that you feel you connected with, no matter how long it's been. I love hearing from, you know, previous students, counselors, and then just the big benefit that we have here at the park is the sheer number of organizations that we have. Like, there truly is something for everyone here, and it's easy to get lost in the anonymity because of the size of our school. So, you know, even if you're a junior or a senior, you feel like, oh, it's too late, you know, that time has passed for me. It's never too late to try and find your circle, because you really can build relationships that could last an entire lifetime. So find your people, because there is a PCEP clubs and organizations doc that is literally 17 pages. There's something for everyone, even if you feel like maybe it's too late for you. Even just to show up or to email the supervisor of the club. You know, you're not committing to anything just by emailing them or just by showing up and seeing what the vibe is.
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much.
Thank you.